So it's kind of funny that you asked that question because yesterday, God, I don't even know what time it was, like 5 or whatever. I found out my grandma has a brain mass and has about 7 months expected to live. And I have a hard time with death. When I was 8, I watched my grandfather die of 3 different types of cancer. And then after him, my uncle flew down to Arizona to confront and bring home my other grandfather who had stopped his Meals on Wheels. My uncle died in his sleep of sleep apnea, and then my grandfather died the day after him, I think. And then after that, shortly, like a year or two, my other grandmother died. And when I was 16, my father committed suicide. So a lot of people in my family have died. And the thing is, I don't talk to my grandma a lot. She lived downtown until recently because I guess my aunt went and picked her up and took her to Sioux Falls, which is like a 5-hour drive from here. Because, like, I was really angry at her. When my father committed suicide, I was admitted to a psych ward because I had started self-mutilating again, and it wasn't even all that bad, but it almost prevented me from going to the funeral. And before that, I was supposed to be eligible to speak at my dad's funeral. And she revoked that because she didn't think I was emotionally stable. And then she didn't let me read the suicide note. So I was really angry at her. And you think I would have learned my lesson because I was really angry at my dad too when he died. And, like, I didn't speak to him for 3 years before that. And when I found out, it really affected me. I didn't expect it to. I don't know why. It always surprises me how much death freaks me out. But, when I am confronted with death, just that initial shock, knowing that someone's going to die, I kind of go into the state, and I need to be in a place where I can just blare the loudest, angriest music, which is what I did last night at my friend's house. And I need to be able to curl up and scream and cry, and cuddling would have been nice last night. It really would have, I'm not gonna lie. Recently I found out I like to cuddle, but I didn't have anyone. And one thing that doesn't help me, though, is having to re-explain why I'm upset. And I don't know, it's nice to hear that people are going to be there if I need to talk, but if they keep telling me that, it kind of, you know, it's just like, okay, I get it, if I need to talk, I'll talk to you, but right now, I'm in the zone. I don't do so with funerals either. At my dad's funeral, I was cracking jokes, like, it's okay, life's a fad, it'll die out soon anyway. I'm not comfortable with death. I've lost so many people, and I don't want to lose any more. And, I feel bad for Brittany Murphy, and the ones who loved her. I wasn't personally a big fan. I loved her in Clueless, and the movie Uptown Girls was pretty cool, and I liked 8 Mile, but, no one should have to die so young, and I just hope everyone in her family is doing okay. You know, and those who cared about her. And, yeah, but, my mom and I are gonna go see my grandmother in January when I get back from San Diego, so, I don't know. I guess we all deal with it in our different ways.